Hello, hockey fans. Welcome to Tewksbury Redmen Hockey. Bringing you this game here on January 14th as the Division II champions, Tewksbury Redmen, play the Acton-Boxborough Colonials. And it's been a interesting week as all the games coming up at the third of the season here. We're at about game number 8 now between both teams. Tewksbury comes in with a 3-1-0 league Merrimack Valley 2 conference record and a 6-1 overall coming in, and also the Colonials are 2-3-0 MV2 play, and their record's 2-4-1 over the whole season thus far. Again, game number 8 for both teams. Crowd filling up here at Breakaway Arena, home of the champion Redmen, and we'll see how they do. They're just coming off a 3-2 victory in an exciting game against Bill Ricca, looking to turn it up here and play underway. Robillard on with Nick DiCiaccio. He'll go left side, feathers it all in. Goaltender is Jack Roach, the junior. He's done most of the goaltending for the Colonials. In front right off the bat, it's Tyler Barnes trying to take a look at it. DiCiaccio, right wing wall indirect, filters in at 7. Kyle Foyle for AB. Doesn't work. Kyle Foyle again with a good stride. Can't get it in. Benny O'Keefe in the goal tonight. This is usually the case for the Redmen. They're looking to avenge last week's defeat after a 17-game unbeaten streak. Knocked off in overtime by the Lincoln Sudbury group. Just underway here at Breakaway. Yeah, big hit in the corner there. Was Barnes. But Coyfoyle right on the wall where all the fans, the students like to line up. They get the team in the mood. They love all the physical play. A lot of goals scored down that end over the last few seasons by the Redmen is behind the net now. Tewksbury likes to set it up. Good job there by Connor Creeman, trying to do some work, and the puck flutters into the Acton-Boxborough player bench. I spoke with AB's coach, Kevin Richardson's, earlier before the game. He's got a real senior-heavy roster, if you will. 13 seniors. A couple of injuries for them. Ian Ryan, Chris Haggerty, and number 22, Seamus Brennan, the senior defenseman, all out with injury. So a little short-handed, but AB trying to make a statement with their best lineup. DeFranco works the wall, connects Chapman down low, gets pinched off there nicely by Coffey, but gets to the corner. A lot of work by Ryan Flynn back there. He's teaming up. Creeman's still out there. And we have a whistle in the corner. We'll see what the call is here. The net may have come off the mooring. The officials over there. 13 minutes to go. We're just underway here. Redmen looking to get on the board first. Their record's dominant when they score first, especially on home ice here. As I've mentioned, this has been quite a run. Looking to stay pace in the Merrimack Valley 2 conference. So they're one game behind Lincoln Sudbury. There's Robillard all the way down. Good job by Peter Sider-Reese. Sider-Reese has it behind the net. Pulls up, backhands. He's got help there with Bourget. Smart Tyler Bourget. He's got 5 points already this year. He's got the puck to the net. It's going to be trapped there by Roach. Roach, 25 goals allowed for the Colonials this year, and save percentage of about 85.86%, 3.75 per goals against. Would be what we have in terms of their goals against. Through the screen, right into the breadbasket. He'll trap it there. No rebound. Redmen spirited victory on Wednesday. They were just on the 11th. Against a Bill Ricca team. Feisty team. Bill Ricca got out. Tewksbury tied. Both teams exchanged goals in the second period. It went to a real grisly third period. And Insognia, Jeremy Insognia with the game winner for the Redmen. 2 minutes left to go. And that's the kind of game I was talking to Coach Doherty. All the teams are up for Tewksbury this year as play continues down in the Tewksbury zone now. And there are 3 consecutive 1-goal games. And all the teams, not an ounce of energy wasted as they try to battle with the Redmen. Breaking it out, puck goes with Insognia. Going through, well, one more shift. Just chipped off there by William Dapkus. Nice play by the D-man down close. He takes Insognia down, backhand behind the net. Doesn't work, Bonds. A good idea, that's going to be cleared down. It's on Benny O'Keefe, so no icing. Redmen will crisscross. It's DeFranco now with a burst. Can't go direct. Pinched up there. Matty Cook doing battle there with Troy Galvin, the senior for Acton-Boxborough. Pachach, 3 men on him. Can't break through, but it goes to Cook again. He knows what to do with it. Magic hands at point. He'll go deep dump. He'll go for a change. Barnes still out there. Takes the angle right in front of the crew. Able to force the turnover briefly, but following it through, it's Camden Matthews, the captain. Tewksbury takes care of the puck out front. Nothing doing in the slot. And again, Chapman going left side. Brady knocked off the puck there and breaking now. It's even Andrews. Acton-Boxborough will chip it down. They need to get a line change as well. No icing. Play continues here at breakaway. No score. It's the Colonials and the Redmen do battle. Back down there, the race is on. Tyler Bourget, a freshman mentioned, off to a great start for the Redmen. Over in the corner there in front of the fans, the fan alley I call it, especially the student body behind their Redmen. Behind the net. Bourget able to force the puck up. Robillard can't get it through. It's deflected into the netting. We'll have a whistle with 9:49 to go. First period of play here at breakaway. And there's good crowd on hand. Nice moment here just before the junior Tewksbury teams were brought in to have some time with the Redmen. Something tradition a lot of programs are doing is getting nice save. As Andrew Wynot snuck in, got a shot. Good glove by Jack Roach. But the junior youth team's able to hang with the Redmen as they prepare for tonight's game. Back on the screen. Oh, he didn't see Roach till the last minute. Caught it in the breadbasket there. Dangerous rebound for a moment. He got it. Puck all the way down now to the Tewksbury zone. Aiden McDonald there with the chip. Aiden's on with Bourget. And again, we mentioned number 23, Andrew Wynot, with the chance just a moment ago, the senior. Left wing side by the player bench. Chip deep behind the red line. Bourget in on the forecheck. Oh, dangerous play there. Matthews reverses, right wing. Cross ice now. Taken care of nicely by Cullen Mangan, the junior D-man. Got some room to race with it as Acton-Boxborough was changing. Calling, flips it. No icing. He got it through 2 of the Blues all the way down low. Looking for some help. Matt Cook's in. Insognia. Hand pass called with 8:47 first period. Both teams with some chances. Tewksbury with a little bit of territorial play. Been O'Keefe in the net. Not really called upon. May have one shot thus far. But all of them are dangerous in a close game. The officials are going to call a quick time here. Number 24, Brady Chapman, going out for some repairs. We'll watch to see if Brady returns. Hopefully he's okay. To Benny O'Keefe's right on the faceoff, it's going to be Insognia. Jeremy to DiCiaccio, tries to find Cook on the go. Matty Cook, flip it down, he'll chase it down. Matt Cook, good skater, that William Dapkus. Sophomore D, 6 assists as well. He's got some offensive. This time, Cook pinches him. DiCiaccio reads it, but the puck breaks. It's Brian Lee. Zigzags, oh, and he's crushed by his own player, Keith Baum, and the crisscross doesn't work. DiCiaccio picks it up, shot, oh, and a nice save. Jack Roach, he's had 2 or 3 of them. Gets his body out front, gets the angle, more importantly, keeps this game scoreless. Both those players changed up. They were trying to do the crisscross, the scissor play as they call it, and they ended up colliding. Opportunity, a loose puck here. Oh, doesn't make it through. Oh, just wide. Closest chance for the Colonials so far in the game. Glove down there by Andrew Coffey on the left wall. Chips it all the way back in. A little bit more spirit in the stride for the Colonials. They're putting some bodies on the Tewksbury. Try to trap him in. And Sognia try to go deep. He's bursting. Looks over his shoulder. See if he has opportunity there. Pressing across. Ryan Flynn with a good stride. Great pass through the middle, through the legs. Troy Galvin had to try to take a shot off a good feed. Tewksbury had 3 back, though. Puck never made it through. And again, another pinpoint pass picked up by Flynn. He's going to go wide. First knocked off the puck. Good play there by DiCiaccio. Oh, as he took the shot away, it was deflected by Matthews. He had some bodies in front. The Colonials decided to kind of clog the zone. Not much DiCiaccio could do. And the play's all the way back down on the Tewksbury end now with 6:46 to go. Play along by the Tewksbury bench. Oh, for a shot, a little bit wide. That time Johnny Zhang with the opportunity. A little bit more. That's going to be offside. Officials caught it as well. So a little better shift that time from the Colonials. The Redmen trying to chip puck steep, get their skating legs going. And the play down. Calling for it. And the D-to-D pass, that's Matthews again. His defense partner, Andrews. Senior D, been working together for a number of years. Now the puck, Acton-Boxborough battling it. Aiden McDonald there out again with Why Not. Number 8, Peter Sividris. Left side, it's Evan Kilfoyle. Doesn't move. Kilfoyle's in. Knocked off the puck there by PC. Aiden McDonald can't chip it off the wall to him. He's got some pressure. Even Andrews now. Cross to the point. Firing to the screen. Close chance. Best one of the game thus far for the current Colonials. Off the wall again. And big hit. Camden Matthews stood up. Why not? He's tall. He's got some size advantage as well. Thumped him. Tewksbury goes for a change, and one more time it's Camden Matthews, the captain. And the save by Benny O'Keefe. It rolls quickly behind him, but he gets the fluttering puck with the glove and traps it. Strong play by Camden Matthews, the captain. And spearing through that neutral ice, picking up the puck and getting a serious chance on O'Keefe. Got the pad down and took care of the rebound. No harm done. The faceoff will be to his left. The officials talking to Matt Cook, making sure that he lines up. And Sogn is on the draw with Brian Lee. Goes behind DiCiaccio, waiting on the boards. Barnes, nice read, connects with Matt Cook. Has a 2-on-1 chance if he can. Across to Insognia. Doesn't keep, scores! Did the tip through the 5-hole. What a shot! And a great pass by DiCiaccio. And the Redmen strike first. Time of the goal, 14 minutes, 53 seconds. And Tewksbury takes the 1-0 lead. Great hand shown by Insognia. Thought Roach may have got a little pad on it, and how slippery was that? So the Redmen strike first. And you'll see some juvenation now. Lots of times when they score, that second chance happens right away. Again, Acton-Boxborough had some momentum going. They'll have to dig down here again. Breaking on the wall, they'll try it again. Matt Cook's side. Matty with the hands through one, almost through two. Maintains control, puck stays with him. Backhand flip able to be chipped out by Keith Baum, for Acton-Boxborough, but DiCiaccio through center, fearless. 4 men up on the rush for the Redmen. Shot, blocker, save, it deflects, rebound, what a save! Went on the short side, a blocker, and a strange bounce off the backboards. And wow, a big save by Jack Roach with the glove. Could have been 2-0 just as I had called. Second chance came right away. And again led by Captain Cook. On the wall now. All the way down. Around the back wall. Cook gets a helper on the Insogna goal. Of course, the great pass. And Robillard picks up a helper as well on the first Tewksbury score of the night. And the puck goes out of the zone by the crowd over on the left side. Left corner, all the patrons lined up. Very busy area. You got the visitors' locker room and all the players. Mentioned there was some injuries. Acton-Boxborough, you see some of the players there watching along. And you can see day of hockey today here at Breakaway. Through the screen, a deflection, good idea. That's that Camden Matthews again. Captain's been playing the left point. Getting great opportunities. Again's got some size on that hit we saw earlier. Battle down low. Bodes well for Acton-Boxborough. Good read there by Flynn. Freeman follows it up in the middle of the slot. Shot Benny O'Keefe, a great save. Got traffic. That time Alex Lee screening, going for a quick tip. The puck turned over. Acton-Boxborough scores! You can see some pressure coming. He's burying it. It's number 6, Evan Kilfoyle. The leading scorer, he's got 11 points. That's his 9th goal of the year. And we're tied at 1. Tewksbury not able to clear it that time. And right in the slot with a quick turnaround shot. About halfway up. Beats Benny O'Keefe. We're tied at 1. Time of that goal, 11 minutes, 54 seconds. And Acton-Boxborough's right back in it. Again, turnover by Tewksbury. Brian Lee now. We'll get the Tewksbury running around into a deflected screen. Rebound, Benny O'Keefe, 2 pad saves. The officials say no. The puck moved. Quick line change here by Coach Doherty. It's Acton-Boxborough. They're invigorated by the goal they just scored. And almost scored another one. Benny O'Keefe. Make sure he's okay. He had to really lay out there with that left leg. He's leaning down. Make sure that left pad he had saved the second goal. Hopefully he didn't extend it. Coach right out there with the big line. With Insogna, the officials. That's Andrews on the score. Kilfoy the helper. Down low now with 2:50 to go in the first period. Shot for Bonds, went low. On the rebound, DiCiaccio, he's in. Now they're making Jack Roach move. Cleared all the way down. Icing on Acton-Boxborough. And a good response by the Redmen. As the big line was out there. Quick change. Bourget's line out there now with Crimmin. Ryan Flynn. DiCiaccio on the point, controls. Through a screen, good idea. Wrap around, does it work? Oh, the officials say no, and maybe it's the net off the mooring. Face-off being called. Rather quick whistle. It was the stuff around was a possibility that time. Good idea by DiCiaccio as well. He had some screen in front. Face-off's going to be to the right of Roach. Puck down in the circle. Acton-Boxborough able to control, but countered there by the Redmen. Back down the wall goes Tacaccio by the player bench. Kicks it in, glove down, Matty Flynn, doesn't work. Breaking it out. There's Kilfoyle again involved in the last goal. Offside. So 2:12 to play. If you're just joining us here on Tewksbury Redmen Hockey, we're here at Breakaway Arena, and the score is 1-1. Redmen on a fine Jeremy and Sagna goal, set up by Tacaccio. And again, Kilfoyle and Andrews combining to tie the score. Just a few moments ago for Acton-Boxborough. Redmen will try again. Look out for that rebound. That one been a busy first period for Jack Roach. Broken in. Flynn now. Tewksbury able to keep it in. Robillard, who has an assist tonight from the point, gets it through. Roach on his back. He couldn't get up. And again, the net moves. It's getting suspicious. The officials are Redmen trying to call out. And again, I've mentioned Camden Matthews leading the captain for Acton-Boxborough Colonials. A couple of the Redmen took objection to maybe Roach hitting those goalposts with his legs and forcing the net off the pegs. There's been a couple of quick whistles just over the last 3 minutes as the Redmen went in to talk to the goalie. Camden Matthews got in their face. The officials now are going to take over. I'm cheating here. I'm listening to the official. It's Coach Doherty wants some explanation here. Both coaches. Perfect glove that time by Roach. We'll try it again with 1:37 to go here. Taking a look as we do the roundup. I'll, on our next break, cover that. The hockey night in Boston polls. Tewksbury Redmen for the Division II class still ranked #1 despite the loss last week to Lincoln Sudbury. Followed by the Canton Bulldogs, of course, who they defeated to win the championship game last year at the Garden on March 20th. But challenged. Every inch of ice. And it's Redmen hockey now. The opponents bringing tough challenges. The Redmen have to work up. Again, another high hit by Matthews. He's been a stalwart for the... Can't get a hold this time. He pushes Insogna down. No call. Jeremy had the puck. That's fair. They're breaking it out now with some speed. It's Brian Lee, senior for the Colonials. Chip it in. Just outside the line. Keeping it in. William Dapkus had a quick look at it. To his partner. It goes and all the way back down around the back ball. Magnan now trying to find Cook. Does. Little flip. Insogna was changing up. Tyler Bonds there on the right wing. Fires it around Crimmon, fresh off the bench. With some energy, he's doing battle with Dapkus. Dapkus wins the puck out front. Cook. A good job by Andrew Coffey, pushing Matt Cook away from the puck potential in the slot area. But kept in by Tewksbury. Was cycling down, throwing it to the net just as time expires. Was Tacaccio, no go. Saved by Jack Roach. He's been a busy of the two goalies. We have a tie here at Breakaway. Tewksbury Redmen 1, Acton-Boxborough Colonials 1. Join us for second period play in a moment. And welcome back. Getting ready for the drop of the puck here at period 2. We're at Breakaway Arena. Bill Allen along with Steve Paffoon of Tewksbury Telemedia. We're happy to bring you Redmen Hockey. Streaming live January 24th or along your Tewksbury Telemedia stations here. Happy to join us. Acton-Boxborough Colonials on the strength of a later first period goal have tied the score at 1-1. The Redmen will go from left to right this period across your screen here at Tewksbury Telemedia. They fire it in. They played a spirited first period. The shots on goal advantage would be And most of the territorial play, I'd say, more on the Redmen side as Nick DiCiaccio, the captain, tries to go deep. Oh, a big hit. What are they calling? Going to call Barnes on a hit in the corner there, broken up. And we'll wait for the call there. Looks like Barnes for a rough, saying he hit him high. And we'll see the Acton-Boxborough power play for the first time tonight on a fresh sheet of ice as well. Face-off will be therefore down in the Tewksbury end to the left of Ben O'Keefe. Made some great saves in that first period, especially one pad save down low. Got shaken up as well. He looks like he's no harm. Ready for action here as the Colonials will try to get something going. Bringing it now, it's Dapkus, William Dapkus. Good skater. Likes to headman the puck. Turned in by Flynn. First man was Crimmon as Tewksbury takes an aggressive approach. Number 24, that's Camden Matthews, we've called a few times here on the point. The captain for the Colonials, making a difference here tonight. One man deep on the forecheck, it's Flynn. Troy Galvin trying to go across ice, doesn't connect. We'll see if that's going to be icing. Officials wave it off. Robillard now peeling off. He had Matthews on him. Matthews in the corner behind the net. And O'Keefe puts the paddle out, protecting the posts. 2 men in, and it takes 2 to knock him over. Big play by the Redmen. Kept in though. Dapkus keeps it on, and right back. Go through a screen, doesn't make it through Robillard, or perhaps it may have hit his center. Johnny Zhang there out front looking for a tip. Through the screen, doesn't work. Benny O'Keefe with the pad save as the pressure comes. Tewksbury can't clear. Kept in by Matthews, down low. Top, Dapkus and Ben O'Keefe with the save, and most importantly, no rebound. Good job on the power play. Coach Doherty will send out Cook and Jeremy and Sogna. Robillard and DiCiaccio will stay low to kill the PK. There's 28 seconds to go. And some good zone time that time by the Colonials. The officials getting something from the fans there. Not sure what it is. Something maybe that holds the glass in play, I would think. See if they'll slide that down. Looks like it's made of a plexiglass itself, bendable. Holds the glass in place. That hit. The 2 Redmen in, laying the body on Camden Matthews. And the senior went down. Controlling behind the back. Picked up there by Andrew Coffey. Back on the side wall. The elbow, they'll call it. Within a power play setup. Broken up. Overskated briefly by Baum. Chipped out front. Robillard takes the right route. Directly off the wall and clears it. This will kill the power play. Barnes will be out, and we're 5 aside with 12:25 to go. Second period. We're knotted at 1 here at breakaway. Acton-Boxborough and the Tewksbury Redmen. The ice is fast on a fresh sheet. Trying to break through. Really getting bothered there by a fresh Barnes looking to make up for the penalty. He's got a lot of speed going, and puck chipped out. There'll be a face-off call back down in the Acton-Boxborough end. Officials are going to say it's to the left of goaltender Jack Roach. The juniors played well. He's made some good saves. Good rebound control. Sizable, taller goalie. Not as tall as Benny O'Keefe, but enough, covers a lot of that net, getting through the screen, deflects. Kept in. Flynn with a nice shot, deceptive, low, hard wrister to the short side. And a save by Roach in front. Flynn again off the goal post. Close call. Read by Crimmon at the zone. Again, he takes his man. Great work over there by Connor Crimmon. Across ice it goes, chipped in, goes deep. Brady Hoyt on the rush. Troy Galvin there for Acton-Boxborough, but ridden off the play. OJ now. Bourgeau. Blocker saved to the corner. Tyler Berger. On the back check now, Crimmon, cross ice pass. Good breakout by Acton-Boxborough. Through the center, just wide. Not enough meat on that, I'm sure. Alex Lee has a little bit more in front. Look out! Doesn't make it through. Big play. Maybe hit DeFranco, the defenseman for Tewksbury out front. The point blank sheet. Opportunities on both sides now. DeFranco follows the puck in deep. Oh, back in. Why not now in the middle? Aiden McDonald. That was Peter Dries. Dries trying to block a pick, and we have delay. It's going to be another penalty coming up. This time it's going to be on Camden Matthews, the captain, trying to get retribution for that hit the last shift during the power play chance. Going extra aggressive in the corner. It's going to costly. Could be costly. We'll see how the Redmen power play go. They set up. They've got Insogna, Barnes, Crimmon, DiCiaccio, and Cook, of course. The forward will take a point position on the power play. DiCiaccio now circles the net. Chipped briefly by Coffey. Nice job by Coffey. Slides into the wall to make a play and does a good job. They're able to clear it out. Play by Andrew Coffey, number 12. Cook now. He's got some skating room. Peels up. He's going to let DiCiaccio join the play. Shot through the screen, doesn't get go. Putting his body in harm's way. That was Keith Baum. Slid in. Acton-Boxborough able to clear it. 9:48 to go. 1:18 on the Tewksbury power play. DiCiaccio again. This time he'll try left side. Off the wall. He's got Barnes, who will get there first. DiCiaccio gets his own pass to the corner. Switches places with Tyler Baum. DiCiaccio brings it to the front. No harm in doing that. They give him the back. Makes it Cook from the point. Deflected a couple of times. Doesn't make it through the sea of bodies to Roach. On the wall. They triangle up from the elbow. Doesn't work. Goes to DiCiaccio. Puck still loose. No whistle yet. The officials again with a quick whistle. Tewksbury bench doesn't like it. A trap somewhere between Jack Roach and the post. Face-off will probably be to the left. There's 45 seconds to go. 9:14 in the second period remaining, and we're tied at 1. Face-off's going to be to the right of the goaltender Roach. He's played well. Close call on that last one. Trying to set up Rocher in the center. Why not? Tried to take a tip on a DiCiaccio shot. He went high. Job by Why Not. Robillard ready at the point if it makes it through. DiCiaccio will cheat. Robillard available. He switches places. He gets thumped down. DiCiaccio felt that, gets up slow. That was Evan Andrews, hit him hard. Keep an eye on Nick. Captain grabbing his helmet. In 5 seconds, Tewksbury needs to be careful as Matthews comes out of that penalty box. High hit. No call. Coffey went high. 5 aside. Flynn now in the corner. Avoids a hit. Coffey tried to tag him. It didn't work. Around the backboards by the Tewksbury bench, kept in by DiCiaccio. Travels down in front. Just free. Forms it. Here's a chance. Shot. What a great save. It's still loose. No whistle yet. Tewksbury has it. Flynn can't get it. Kept in. Someone's lost a stick. To the screen. Off the save by Roach. Puck still loose. Penalty coming up. And let's see what's being called here. Great pressure by the Redmen. Point blank chance by Ryan Flynn. And boy, a big save. May not have made the goaltender Jack Roach. Brian Lee, one of those forwards out front, slid right with the goalie and together. Legs were flying, puck rolling. Tewksbury can't convert. They're right back on the power play, as they really brought the pressure. Penalties on Dapkus. Again, a good skater and a penalty killer for Acton-Boxborough. Out of the play. Oh, up through the middle, no one home for the Redmen, and it's cleared all the way down to Benny O'Keefe. 7:39 to go. We're halfway through this one here at Tewksbury's Breakaway Arena. And the Redmen, Acton-Boxborough. Period of special teams so far. Redmen, second consecutive power play. They're working a little quicker this time. On the elbow. Switching gears to Chaccio through a screen. Doesn't get all the way through. In front, ready to go. Crimmon calls for it. Maybe off the side. Doesn't make it all the way to Roach, and the Colonials able to clear it down. Chaccio will reverse. Whoa, be careful with that one. Hits the side of the net, but picked up by Matt Cook, streaking through center ice. Goes to the right side. They give him room. Matty Cook all the way in. Goes to the angle. Shot and a save. He had Roach sliding to his right. Threw it back at him. And there's 1 minute to go exactly. In William Dapkus' penalty for cross-checking, the sophomore defenseman called during that rally. The Redmen had nice face-off draw that time by Tyler Bourget. Tewksbury trying to buy some room, try to get the Colonials through. Throw it through a screen, cool as a cat. Jack Roach catches that with the glove. Some valuable seconds killed off the clock that time. There's 48 to go. Bourget will stay back out there again. Can't clear it. Flynn with the one-timer, just wide. Fluttering puck. He got some good wood on it, though. Flynn on there. Robillard able to slide it back down. Flynn's got some room at the hash marks. It's going to go wide. Acton-Boxborough, good job. Penalty killers are down low, though, but they stay. They'll give Tewksbury the outside. You can hear the coaches, move, move, move. Get some movement. Flynn goes to the net. Oh, he was right there. And the puck went right under the cleared. 14 seconds to go. 6:04 in the second period remaining. Redmen a chance for one more quick rush if they hurry. Robillard and a nice pass going to DeFranco. Shot in and a high one. Roach thought he had it. Couldn't trap that rebound. Penalties up. Teams a 5 aside. And finally, out of the pack comes Matthews. He's been involved. We've called him a lot tonight. Around the right side. Acton-Boxborough can't control it. Nice move. Puck, oh, almost. Bourget had it. Delayed offside. They'll have to clear. And going through. Puck follows Matthews. They overskated, but kept in. That was Evan Kilfoyle. He's involved in that first tying Acton-Boxborough goal. He got a shot at it. Went wide, though. On the wall. And Sogner reads it. Flips it in. Nobody there. And again, the smooth skating. Dapkus doesn't go. He gets hammered down at the center ice line. Picked up by Cook. And pulling down another penalty coming up on Acton-Boxborough. And it looks like, is it Lee? Who are they calling? Cook excited. Looks like maybe Keith Bond gets the tripping call. Cook made him pay with the speed. Tewksbury bringing it, trying to get that go-ahead goal. This will be their third consecutive power play. We're under 5 minutes in the second period. And Bond will sit for 2. Chaccio on there with Cook. They trade passes at the point. Again, Cook through the screen. Almost maybe a half shot, half passes. Crimmon was maybe bearing to the back part of the net. Chaccio fakes the shot. Goes down the wall. Crimmon covers his spot. But Sogner at the bumper, it doesn't go through. Barnes now trying to, Tewksbury's got to find some room. And they're clogging it up. the current Colonials are. To the corner. Dapkus goes in there with Krim in there hard. Barnes evens the score for the Redmen. Nice pass by Cook. Short side. Not much of an angle, but a good try by Corner Kremen. He tried to go short side. Top corner doesn't go. Puck goes all the way to the Tewksbury end, and a quick transition. As Acton-Boxborough is trying to change to score! It's on the top corner! And a power play goal for the Redmen. 2-1, Tewksbury Redmen with 3:57 to go. Time of the goal, 11:03. And a costly line change by the Acton-Boxborough Colonials that time. They took a chance, and you can't do that. Zogna. Top shelf, pretty goal. Redmen back on top. Teams 5 aside now. Play back on. Left side, Camden Matthews, watch him. Strong. Can do both offense and defense. We've already talked about his physical play. Around the back ball it goes. There comes Matthews out of his way, cleared all the way down. This will be icing on the Redmen. Sognia has a dramatic approach, his timing. Of course, he scored the game winner against Bill Ricker the other night with 2 minutes to go. Got plenty of skill, speed, and pinpoint shot that time to put the Redmen up. Coach Doherty making a change. See Jackson Fudo out there for a shift. On with Jason Lavoie. A fresh line. Redmen, a nice play by Lavoie. Penalty coming up. Another one. Racing to the net. Kremen now in deep. Save! Lavoie in. Roach, sprawl on the puck, half behind his goal line. And you can hear that the Tewksbury bench is the young line of Jackson Fudo, Lavoie. Out there, made something happen, made the shot block, rush, caused the penalty. And you see Camden Matthews, the captain for the Colonials, talking with the referee. That's 4 in a row, is it? Back on the power play. With 3:19 to go. Whistle blown. They have to change the clock. They're going to count it down here. We'll see what the officials do, whether they reset it. Both clock is going now. They'll try to reset that. Little break in the action here. So Tewksbury on in Sognia's top corner score on the power play. Go out to a 2-1 lead, and also a chance to do further damage here before the period closes. And the officials, we can hear them below. Going to reset the clock, get the penalty clock and the game clock in sync. So we were talking about the Merrimack Valley 2 Conference, again as a result of Lincoln Sudbury's overtime victory over the Redmen last week. They hold a 1-game advantage, so they're basically 4-0. Redmen are 3-1 in Merrimack Valley 2 Conference standings. The goals for are ridiculously the same. They're like 36, 37, 4 against, 4 goals against. So very even, and that battle should go throughout the season. Ranking, in terms of Division II ranks, not much of a change from last week. Hockey Night in Boston puts these out. Tewksbury still ranked #1 Division II team with their 5-1 record. Canton Bulldogs 6-1, we mentioned earlier. Silver Lake, who the Redmen saw last playoffs, of course, also at 7-1. They're ranked 3rd, followed by Duxbury and Walpole. So we like to keep those updated. Redmen is still the team that most opponents say they have to go through, and we're seeing these close games like we are here today, 1-goal affairs. In this case, Redmen and the energy they're bringing forth here are drawing penalties, and they've already made Acton-Boxborough pay once. They're still doing math. They may need a calculator down there. I'm not sure what's the situation. We'll keep an eye on it. But right now, there's 3 minutes and 10 seconds is what they have posted up there. And we'll see what goes on. We'll see if Coach Kevin Richardson's cool with it. Officials working it out. Good shift put on by the young line. They brought some enthusiasm to the bench. You can hear the seniors and the upperclassmen encouraging them as they brought a good shift and have drawn the penalty. So we'll see if the Redmen can capitalize, get it to a 2-goal lead going into that third period. After this now, the Redmen next play on the 18th. Again, this is January 14th. We're bringing you the streaming. And on the 18th, they'll face off, I believe, against Boston Latin. The Acton-Boxborough Colonials, I believe, will go to Maine. I'm sure. Is it Weymouth, Maine? They have a certainly a non-league there, but yeah, Falmouth, Maine, I'm sorry. That's also on Wednesday the 18th, so that will be their next stop. Redmen, of course, I've mentioned, coming off that emotional win 3-2 over Bill Ricker. And Acton-Boxborough trying to keep from a 2-game losing streak as they were beaten pretty good 6-2 by Concord Carlisle. I think they're ready. It is 3:10. 10 seconds is what they credited against the penalty, so there's about 1:45 left. And the clocks are moving. Happy to report. Cross ice pass. Matt Cook now, he's going left. He takes it in front. Following up, Crimmin, high shot, quick glove, and a snap by Jack Roach. Fancy save. No whistle. Players will stay out there for the Redmen. That's Keith Baum. Made some nice blocks in front. Penalty killing earlier. He's back out there for Acton-Boxborough. Crimmin now with the opportunity. Oh, to a screen. And right on cue. Baum able to slide to hit his skate, deflected out of the playing surface. Face-off is going to be called this time to the left of Roach. He's seen a lot of rubber tonight. Redmond would love to solve him one more time before the period breaks here in the power play. To Chaccio, across to Cook. They're going high again. Doesn't make it through. Maybe they talked about it or they saw it in Sognia's goal. Other than that, Roach has been solid. On the play, Cook now controlling it, using his skating. They give him that side. He peels up at the hash mark by the Tewksbury bench on the right side. Crimmin following up. In the corner, battle on. Cooley out of the corner, Kilfoyle. Intercepted, doesn't clear it out, or just barely cleared it out. One too many touches that time. He did a good job breaking it up, but almost turned it over. With 2:08, there's 49 seconds to go in the power play for the Redmen. Both teams go for the change. Tyler Bourget out there with Andrew Wynot, and Flynn has had some good forechecking, good down low board work put in. And a great opportunity Ryan had earlier. Obalad now protecting the puck. Redmen want to get it going. They find the open man, and it's Flynn. He's going to pull up, wait for the teammates. Good job by Alex Lee, stayed his post. Took the shot off the skate, it deflected into the player bench. Another whistle. Acton-Boxborough will take those. Another couple of seconds killed off that time. There's only 29 seconds left in the power play. Face off now, why not? Double team. Bourget in there. Cacciaccio through the screen, up high, no deflection. Roach, we've seen that one maybe 6 or 8 times today. Just catching him up high. Tewksbury trying to go. The book on him is maybe go to those top corners. Coaches positioning out of the pack. Camden Matthews on the forecheck. Couple of kicks. Is this another penalty coming up? Matthews over aggressive again. And he gave Chaccio a chop or two. Scorecard getting full. And a penalty box too warm for Acton-Boxborough. This time no argument by Camden Matthews. Aggressive player. Tewksbury's got to, with only a 1-goal advantage after these 4 or 5 power plays now. The second period's been 5-on-4 for a majority. They need to almost get one here, just for the mental advantage. You don't want to let Acton-Boxborough hang around. Let's see if they can finish one off with a minute to go in the second period. If Tewksbury does not score, it'll be about a 40-second lag or layover for the beginning of the third period to start with the man advantage. Nice job by Insogna for Crimmin. Twists and turns to Jeremy. Shot just wide. Shot from a tough angle. Doesn't make it through. Crimmin took a shot. Good play. Cook doesn't get through. Saved by Roach. Short side. Ice down. Acton-Boxborough. 30 seconds to go. Benny O'Keefe sets it up there for Cook. Great work. It was for the taking. Tewksbury couldn't close on it on that rush. We'll see how they do on this one. Through center ice, weaving. It's to Chaccio. Does he get the shot away? Goes low. This time, Cook was getting snow cone. Manages the puck. No 5-hole as we saw earlier in today's first goal by Jeremy Insogna. Roach very solid in the net. Junior goaltender, a strength for the Acton-Boxborough Colonials. The officials allowed late change. Face-off will be to Roach's right. Tyler Bourget. I take that back. They've just moved it now. Puck down by the Tewksbury bench. Cleared by Acton-Boxborough. 10 seconds to go. They'll probably just eat it at this point. Robillard tries the long pass. Doesn't connect, and the Redmen have some work to do here. They're leading by a score of 2-1. They'll be on the power play for 43 seconds to begin the third period. 1-goal game. Stay with us here on Tewksbury Telemedia. Redmen Hockey. Welcome back. Tewksbury Telemedia, third period of play here. Breakaway Arena. We've got a good one. Tewksbury Redmen clinging to a 2-1 lead, but the territorial play. Redmen have had the advantage, forcing 5 consecutive penalties, so a good portion of that second period. The Acton-Boxborough Colonials were a man down and under siege for parts of it. And again, the go-ahead goal. Shot right off the bat. There's a power play here for a final 37 seconds, and Redmen want desperately to get on the board. Through a screen, doesn't make it through. And chipped out of play. All the way down to Benny O'Keefe on a fresh sheet of ice. Chaccio for Insogna. Jeremy Insogna hats the go-ahead goal. And he takes it deep. Look at this work on the fresh sheet of ice, extra fast. Barnes now. It's Cook on the other point. Chaccio tries to go backdoor to Cook, doesn't go. Trapped by Jack Roach, the busy goaltender. That time you saw Eben Andrews standing up on Crimmin, tried to get in close for that rebound. So the power plays up, and the Redmen and the Colonials will go 5 aside now. Face-off will be to the left, down in the Acton-Boxborough zone, just underway third period, 14-12 to play. Long way to go. And the Redmen up by 1. Shot just wide, sneaking off. Good play by Bourget, just off the face-off. Took what space was available. But Roach had the short side covered. Now Flynn. Acton-Boxborough. Give him some room. Finally stand him up as he tried to go inside. They give the Redmen most of the boards, as they have. Now Kilfoyle trying to go through, and a great play, but followed up. Benny O'Keefe saving the night. Johnny Zhang with a great chance from the slot. Robillard did a good job with the puck carrier. Kilfoyle, but deflected back, and Zhang following the play had an outstanding 2 on 3 in a row. Look out for the rebound. 4 by Benny. Make that 5. Puck's still loose. DiCiaccio just able to get it out of harm's way. Goaltender's down. Barnes thumbs in front. Redmond under attack. Swarming. Acton-Boxborough keeps it in. Penalty coming up on Tewksbury now. Through the far circle, and DiCiaccio ends the pressure, but a cross check coming up. Redmond, Benny O'Keefe down low. They were trying to beat him on the low end, and just so quick with those pads. Saving the Redmen, keeping the 1 goal advantage, but they're going to have their work cut out for them now. And we're going to call Matty Cook for the cross-checking, trying to relieve some pressure. Acton haven't survived all those penalty kill situations themselves, find themselves now with a man advantage, and they may, we'll find out. One of the teams are calling timeout. Either the Blue wants to strategize, and Tewksbury will take a well-earned rest to try to plan this as well, as they were under siege that last couple of minutes. Coach Doherty setting the pick, if you will, the way he wants his players, and how that perimeter works. So he'll draw out a play. Redmond will need to defend, and geez, Ben O'Keefe, the captain, the Redmond and the Stella goalie, has only given up 7 goals all year. And you can see why he just reads those angles so well on the top of that blue crease. But boy, that puck was, he was down and out of the play on a few, rolling, and DiCiaccio on his knees swung and chopped it to the boards. And for the moment, put the Redmen out of a tough situation. That puck was dangerously close. The officials, timeouts up, players will go down. Face-off we're going to be to Ben's right. Insognia and Crimmon will man the tops of the circles. Robillard. And of course, DiCiaccio, the captain. As you'd suspect, number 24 out there. One of the leaders, the senior captain for Acton-Boxborough. He'll try to take some space in the front. Good give and go from the hash marks. Perfectly executed, but slips off the stick of Kilfoyle behind the back. They cycle. Good job protecting the puck. Alex Lee gets it to the point. They fire to the screen. Crimmon gets in the way with some muscle. Not able to clear it yet, but DiCiaccio does. Get some work by Connor Crimmon on that wall. Put his body into it. Freed it up for the Redmen. Now the swift skating of William Dapkus, we've talked to a couple of times. Doesn't work. Evan Kilfoyle blows an edge. The crowd likes that. Slows down the breakout for just a moment. There's 1:05 to go in the power play for the Acton-Boxborough Colonials. Diagonal chip all the way in. Insognia let William Dapkus have it. No entry for him. And again, an aggressive forecheck. Crimmon's excellent out there. Lifts the stick, doesn't go. Kilfoyle now to the wall. DiCiaccio takes care of business, able to clear it down, left side. Barnes now out there. Aaron pass, they're trying to go long. DiCiaccio forces the play. Acton-Boxborough able to chip it in deep though. Tyler Barnes has three on him. And out of the pack, Tacaccio had it briefly, a turnover. Barnes recovers. 18 seconds to go. 11:20 to go in the game. It's the Redmen leading by a score of 2-1. Freeman gives Andrew Coffey some space, doesn't go. Hopes to turn on. We're pretty close. Roach right through his crease. And the penalty is up. Teams are 5 aside now. Brian Lee with some speed. Zigzags in and out. Continues. Good rush by the freshman. He's got a future in this game. Just needs a little bit more size. He's got skill. You can see that already. He takes the puck and a deflection into Benny O'Keefe. Is it in? Benny O'Keefe. We were just lining that up for you. Brian Lee with a clever tip. Fortunately for O'Keefe. Soft underbelly there. Just took it. Didn't deflect in off him or anything. It easily could have. Face off down in the Tewksbury end. Boyer back out there. Jason Lavoie made a nice play earlier. Has the puck now. Jason tries to go. Ford checked all the way, knocked off the puck. Stays with it. He's out there with Flynn. Boyer now in front. Lavoie has a good sense for the front of that net. 3 Redmen behind the net though. They need somebody out front. Flynn now. Boyer. And they make it a little difficult. Cam Matthews though, able to get it. You got to watch him. It's because of his physical. He can get the deeper pass. And a great play by Boyer too. He hits, collects the puck, leads the break. He knocked Troy Galvin down at a turnover. It doesn't work for the Redmen this time. Center ice. DeFranco now. He'll try again with the help of Cullen Mangan. Flipping it to his partner. He goes high, flip back behind the red line now. Quick reverse by Matthews. He'll try the other side. Cook, oh, we almost had it. He robbed Matthews of the puck. Roach didn't see him. The wraparound didn't work. It just fell off the last part of his blade. Matty Cook may have had a great idea in front. Battling for the position. You can see Barnes trying to set up. Cook going. He finds the open man. Oh, one stick handling by Insogna. Tried to find room, didn't work. No icing. Mangan now. Around the wall, no one on Cook. Oh, the pass behind. Redmen want to be a little bit more careful with the puck now. Mangan again picked off. Kilfoy blows a tire. He's on the ice. Down low, Cook has it. Stick lifted, good job. They're battling on Cook. They have to put 2 Colonials on him. And they're able to win the puck, chip it down to Benny O'Keefe. Shovels it off to Robillard with 8:38 to go here. A long pass, connects, kept it on side. From being icing, that was Cook. Just doing battle in his skates. He's got plenty of traffic. Double team. Crimmin in to help now on the wall. Let's get Robillard ready if he helps. Crimmin now kicks it to Robillard. Comes out of the top. Finds a shot. Quick pad save. Left to the corner. Nice direction by Roach. We have a whistle. We'll see if penalties being called on Tewksbury or not. Maybe a hit from behind. It's matching. Both players parking at each other. We'll see. Yeah, matching penalties. And we'll see right now. There's a 5th player. Okay, 5-on-5. Won't affect they're called at the same time. The teams will skate 5 apiece. Probably 2 each for roughing. They cancel each other out with 8:13 to go. You can see in your screen. Face-off's going to be to Roach's right, to his left. Tyler Boyer on the draw with Flynn. This line's been good. Behind the net now. Winning those corner battles. Robillard ready for it. Send it right back down into the pit behind the line. Crimmin now. Look around, pass doesn't go. Robillard can't save it outside. He's on with Tacaccio. Back to Flynn. Flaps it in to the left side. All the way behind the goal line. Boyer in on it first. Good job getting to those corners and winning those battles. We've seen a lot of work right there. This time, who's coming out of the pack with it this time? It's Crimmin. Picked. Bicaccio reads it, saves it, back down underneath Crimmin's stick, but Flynn there. This Dapkus can clear it. Here's a chance to find a tip. Oh, just slightly wide. About an inch from that post. Good idea that time by Crimmin. But it was a slow tip. Just enough to get that inside post. Game of inches here with the Redmen holding to a 2-1 lead here at Breakaway Arena. Face off again. A lot of them then down in front of the goaltender, Jack Roach. He's been solid. It's not an active shots on goal tally I can give you. The Redmen have dominated, but there's some big chances. O'Keefe, look out for the rebound. And we'll see what's being called here. Johnny Zhang had a shot. Ben O'Keefe with a pad save that time. It looks like face-off penalty's going to be on the Redmen this time. Michael Connors, is that? We'll see what's being called here. This is a holding call with 7:07 to go. Coach Doherty's going to change the lines. They'll leave Robillard out there with Bicaccio, of course, Flynn and Crimmin. Crimmin, good penalty killer we've seen. And they're evening up now. Last few power plays going to the Colonials. The ever-present Camden Matthews, the captain on the draw. Swift skating William Dapkus. And Evan Kilfoyle, also active in this game, will man the points. Looking for that equalizer. Remember those saves Benny O'Keefe made earlier in the period. 4 or 5 in a row, keeping it here at a 1-goal advantage for the Redmen. Acton-Boxborough's got to be feeling like this could be our opportunity. Not sure what the delay is here. Perhaps a timeout on the Acton-Boxborough end, where the first one we saw may have been Coach Doherty's. Or it could be the clock again. In any case, they've got to figure it out. It's going to be Crimmin against Camden Matthews. Big number 24 there on the draw. He wants to get it back. He does exactly that. Dapkus now through the screen. Oh, Benny O'Keefe screen. Just wide of the net. Off the side of the cage, look out. Robillard lost his stick, he recovers. Hash marks. Kilfoyle doesn't go. Went top shelf, wide by about 6 inches. Trying to cycle it down now, look out. Alex Lee knocked down by Bicaccio. It steps up to the hash mark, able to aggressively push it down. Fluttering puck, nice and slow, takes some more time off the clock. 6:25 left to go, and because of the delays with the penalty clock, we can only anticipate there's probably like 1 minute and 20 to go. It's not up. Kilfoyle now in low. Robillard, Kilfoyle in front. Crimmin had it. They trade passes. Dapkus doesn't make it through. Trying to go high to the right of Benny O'Keefe. Make sure Benny can see those. Look out in front. Slow. Oh, it just went underneath. A little close for comfort. Bicaccio using his skates. Whatever it takes, he's pushing in front. Nice tip. That was Ryan Flynn. As Matthews tried to set him up front. Behind the net. Good work by Lee. Kilfoyle now. They're playing the box style through the screen. Benny O'Keefe comes up big. Uses the blocker to chip it up high, and it goes into the netting. A whistle, 5:33 to play. We're getting down to crunch time here. The Redmen will still be at a disadvantage for I'm going to anticipate another 25 seconds. I'm just doing that roughly as the penalty clock is down. Face-off's going to be to Benny's right. Brian Lee in there with Insogna. Nice bounce off the glass. Goes the Redmen way. All the way down now. That penalty should be up just about now. Breaking through. Redmen buy some time. Diagonal and Sogna all the way down. Barnes in on it first. Poked away by Andrew Coffey. And a breakout intercepted. Using the glove and Sogna keeps it onside. On the wall. Gets thumped. Oh, he misses in front. It's Sogna. Oh, doesn't get through the pass. Conanin made the interception. Dicaccio knows some speed and plenty of ice. He twists in. Nick shoots. What a save by Roach. An exciting rush that time for Dicaccio. Finally clearing it down. This is going to be icing. Brian Lee took it back. Dicaccio with an exciting rush. Boys. He flows, and he just has a means he makes people miss. And he had a great chance that time. Quality save by Jack Roach to keep this thing at 1. We're in crunch time here, folks. Under the 5-minute mark. Both teams 5 aside. Play down again. Roach has seen, I would say, close to 40 shots today. Acton-Boxborough able to flip it out, neutral zone. Diagonal pass. That time by DeFranco. Play down. The D trade passes for Acton-Boxborough. Lee able to chip it up onto the stick of Foyle. That's Kilfoyle. We've called him a few times here. The third period. Coming through. Tyler Barnes can't get it to the net. Out hustling him. Saves the puck for the Redmen. The shot deflected by DeFranco, not on the net. Cook again, boy. Oh, that's Barnes. He dropped his stick, maintains the puck. Tries to find Cook in the center, doesn't go. Acton-Boxborough trying to get off on a line change. Now in Sogna, who's had the go-ahead goal here. Can Tewksbury make it stand up? He thumps in against Matthews, other side. Off the wall, left wing. Tewksbury line now thrown back in center ice, collecting again. It's Acton-Boxborough. It's Matthews in front. Kind of telegraphed the pass. He was trying to hit Keith Baum. Just a little slow, doesn't work. All the way back down at the Colonial line. Again, he's trying to catch Tewksbury in a line change. Standing up, it's DeFranco, indirectly off the wall. Crimmin now takes the hit, but keeps on going. Roger with that speed. Maintains the puck for the moment, but not finally taken away and chipped back out to center ice. Dicaccio now with 2:47 to go. He takes it. Crimmin didn't quite clear, offside. And players taking the advantage here for Tewksbury, pressing their will. And some great goaltending today by Jack Roach of the Colonials, keeping us at 1 goal. Another 1-goal game, 4th in a row for the Redmen. As we get to the end of the game here, it's Dapkus, deflected pass by Robillard. Smart, he knows, stays with his man, isolates him, forces him wide. In that case, that's all Dapkus could do is try to throw it to the net. Robillard nullifies the play. The faceoff's going to be to Benny's left, down in the Tewksbury zone. We're at 2:28. Both coaches, I believe, have used their timeout. So instructions on the bench for both teams. We've seen a lot of combinations. Again, keep an eye on that Camden Matthews there. Would like to get it to him. And here it is. Matthews with the puck. Shot through the screen. Score! We're tied at 2. Acton-Boxborough is pumped. Time of the goal, 12 minutes, 36 seconds. And it may have been deflected. We'll wait for the official call. The face-off went back. And a smart pass over from Lee to Camden Matthews. And that time he went low, far corner. And we're tied. Benny O'Keefe now. And we'll look out for the aftermath of that goal. Who's got the extra? Could be Gook. He's got the extra play in him. Matty Cook now. Tewksbury going for it. And Sogna behind the net. For the net. Robillard. Shot doesn't make it through to Roach. Robillard again. Saves it. What a play. Kept in. Kilfoyle now able to just to chip it back out to Chaccio. We're under 2 minutes here at breakaway. We're tied at 2. Two's wild. Chaccio all the way around. Trying to make a play. Puck follows him. Oh, chipped off at the last minute. Good poke there by Johnny Zhang. Nice play. Robillard now off the wall. Trying to change the line. Now Cook stays out though. He's got an aggressive Keith bomb on him. Acton-Boxborough says, hey, we're alive here. They hung in, killed a lot of penalties, and they've got a late tie. And again, the Redmen have got to work it out. As the puck goes up the right wing wall, deflected into Chaccio, stayed late. Getting their bomb in his angle. Finally chipped all the way down to the backboards of Tewksbury. DeFranco cycles it back around to Chaccio. Has been out there for 3 or 4 minutes now. The captain poking it out of the cloud. And Sogna finally chipped in to lay offside. They'll call this down right now. 44 seconds, we're under 1 minute. Here from Breakaway Arena in Tewksbury. Late goal by Camden Matthews. And the Redmen and Colonials at 2. So there is a timeout here. I mentioned earlier that each coach, one of the timeouts was because of the penalty clock. So the officials talking to Coach Doherty, I suspect it's Tewksbury's timeout. And we'll see how this last 44 seconds goes, or if overtime becomes an option here tonight. Tewksbury goals, first period. Nice play by number 18, Jeremy Sogna. In on the goaltender, big fake right through the wickets, right through the 5-hole. Jack Roach down low. 1-0 Tewksbury lead. And then the score by Kilfoyle, I believe Evan Andrews as well, number 21 combined. They tie the score, Acton-Boxborough. Then in the power plays you saw in the second period, Tewksbury had 5 in a row and a beautiful on the 4th power play advantage. You saw number 18, Jeremy Sogna, short side, top roof. Nice goal, making it 2-1. Tewksbury had an advantage though. They could have gone up 3-1. They had power play opportunity. They had second into the beginning of third. And then you saw the shift. With Acton-Boxborough having escaped all those short-handed opportunities, got a few of their own. And it's been a battle since then. Seeing eye shot to the far corner, generated by Camden Matthews now. Acton-Boxborough says, we have a chance at this. Tewksbury home ice here. Puck down. Look out, there it is again to Matthews. Acton-Boxborough presses and Sogna can't pick it up. Puck into the corner. The press is on Cook after the timeout. Allows Coach Doherty to send out his big line here. Grimmin can't make the pass through. Follows it up now. Here's Sogna. He plays clutch. 16 seconds to go. Shot in. Roach the save. Wrapped around. Shot. Oh, it blocked. To Chaccio. 8 seconds left. Big play there by Evan Kilfoyle. In front, it's still loose. Cleared out. And that does it. End of regulation with the score 2-2. And we'll play overtime here. We saw this last week against the Lincoln Sudbury, who defeated the Redmen in overtime. So we'll see how this plays out. 2-2. Another close game. You can hear Coach Kevin Richardson of the Acton-Boxborough Colonials giving direction to his team. A late goal brings us to overtime. And it's been more chances for the Redmen, but a strong push here in the third period by the Colonials. Not only tying the game, and again, could have had a couple of go-ahead opportunities, some strong goaltending by Benny O'Keefe. The Redmen, as the coaches were saying before, these are going to be, each team they need to go to Tewksbury. Division II champs, they're up, they're pushing, and the Redmen just have to dig down and find that next level. They're on their home ice. Teams will switch sides, so they got the long changes. Got to make wise decisions, especially if they're playing 4-on-4 as we go to the overtime period. It's a 5-minute period. Let's see. I suspect Cook and DiCiaccio and Sognia. That's the strong lineup for the Redmen. Of course, Camden Matthews, the captain, with the tying goal. Kilfoyle, Zhang. Sophomore William Dapkus. Puck controls everything here. And Crimmin has it. There's room, moves in. Dapkus with a great play. Keeps it in. Redmen try to control. Reverse. Crimmin puts it in, and Sognia on Dapkus. Nobody wants to get caught out of position here. Dapkus on the left wing wall. Connects. Far corner. Oh, just luckily it's a streaking Brady Hoyt. We haven't called him too much in on the play. I'm sorry, that's Zhang. Correction. That's Johnny Zhang. Teams neutralizing each other. Out of the pack, and Sognia now. 3-on-2 opportunity. If they rush the Redmen on it, the pass not as good, but they stay on side. Cook maintains control. Freeman there to help. Matty Cook in to help. He gets knocked over briefly. Play continues. Matt Cook out of the corner. Trying to find space, and a good job there. Pushing the puck. Dapkus. And a penalty coming. Oh, wow. Overtime power play opportunity if the Redmen don't score. Hit front, it's loose. And they got a quick whistle. But penalty coming up, a tripping call in overtime on Acton-Boxborough, and the Tewksbury Redmen will have a power play opportunity. 4-3. 4-on-3. We'll see. This may be a 5-on-4. Let me see how they do the overtime. Okay, that's how they position it. They'll put 5-on-4, traditional looking. One extra. The officials looking to confer on this. The 4-on-3, one extra Tewksbury Redmen, so it is traditional. Thought they were going with a 5-on-4. Ah, the face-off, nice win by Insogna. It's 4-on-3 advantage, 3:38 to go. Redmen control. We're in overtime here at breakaway. Through the screen and a save by Roach. Into the corner, and Sogna reads it. Tewksbury wants to finish the job here out of the corner. It's DiCiaccio. He's over there. Met his match. Matthews. The reason that the Acton-Boxborough Colonials are tied. Through the screen. Hit a skate. Here's a chance. Evan Andrews, a breakaway. Benny O'Keefe, and he goes straight into him. Benny O'Keefe consoling Cook, and this is ref officials trying to keep this from getting out of control. Benny O'Keefe put the paddle down, and Cook right on top of him. And they got right up. Benny says, listen, don't take the penalty. And let's see what the official's going to call here. Will they keep the power play intact? Will they call Tewksbury? Let's see what's being called. There's 119 showing on the scoreboard in terms of the penalty. 3:03 remaining in the overtime. I'm trying to see if there's a secondary call. The officials are calling anything. Evan Andrews made a nice block in their offensive zone. Had almost a breakaway chance. Benny O'Keefe coming down with the paddle about 6 feet outside his blue crease. And then a big crash. Going to his rescue is Matt Cook, who's probably buried right into him, and pretty hot as a result of it. And the captain, O'Keefe, Benny O'Keefe, grabbed him. So listen. And it looks like it will stay 4-on-3. So that's kind of a key play. We'll see if it pays dividends here. You think the hustle back as well on behalf of Matthew Cook. No hooking or anything. The Redmen, in a way, get a rest here as well. They get to keep the big line out there. Breaking through. Look at that play. The Chaccio. That stick went 8 feet in the air. We got a 3-on-2. And Sogna. Crimmin. Shot. Oh, and a quick glove by Roach. .108 to go on the power play. Officials want to keep it moving. And Sogna will take the draw. The Chaccio will be ready for the draw back. He's got it. Across. Cook now for the win. Score! Tewksbury Redmen take it in overtime. Matthew Cook, far corner. Final score, Tewksbury Redmen 3, Acton-Boxborough Colonials 2. 7th win of the season for the Redmen, and redemption on home ice after the tough loss last week in overtime. And let's remember those big saves Benny O'Keefe made, and some heady play at the end there, and composure to keep the Redmen on that power play. And they buried it. Big face-off win as well from Insogna. Teams will shake hands. That will bring an end to this game. An exciting one. Bill Allen, Steve Pafumi, signing off from Tewksbury Telemedia. Thank you for being with us. Final score, the Redmen 3 and the Acton-Boxborough Colonials 2. See you next time on Redmen Hockey.